Chameleon Support Center. Settings. Under the tab Settings, all module-specific settings are managed. This video will briefly cover the basics of this tab. Under Networking, you can add and manage IP network interfaces for the different Ethernet ports that are available on your Chameleon device. You can expand the view by clicking the plus symbol. The head-end system management is used for creating groups of interconnected chameleons. Head-end groups are used for PSI and SI sharing and for information sharing for system user interface. The operation mode has been explained in the previous video. Here is where you change the operation mode of your Chameleon module. Just click Edit and then choose which mode to use. In the Common Interface menu, you select the input source for the CI and you have access to the menu from the inserted CAM or CAMs. The SymbolCrypt menu is for setting up EMM and ECM connections to a CA server for scrambling of services. The Date and Time menu allows you to manage time settings for your module. Date and time can be detected from one of the inputs or received from an NTP server. The date and time settings will have an impact on the date and time information in the outputs from the module and is important for correct functionality of, for example, a PVR. The scheduler is a task scheduler that can be used to run LUA commands from the user interface of the Chameleon. The triggering of the tasks is based on local time, with the time source in the tab Date and Time as reference. To add a script, click the green plus symbol, fill in a name and a time for the task and an LUA script, then click Save. Snmp stands for Simple Network Management Protocol. Snmp can be used for alarms or to read or write information from or to a Chameleon. To use Snmp, you need a network management system that is connected to the Chameleon. The User Management tab allows settings of passwords for the user interface. You can add users and create passwords for each user. To do this, click the green plus symbol next to Add New User and fill in the required data. You also need to click Edit and turn on User Identification. The Software and Entitlement Upgrade tab lets you perform software upgrades and is used both for uploading new firmware and for uploading software options or entitlement files. Under the Maintenance tab, you can perform different module maintenance actions. Some operations, such as upgrading the software, requires a reboot. Click the Reboot button to reboot the unit. The process may take several minutes. By clicking the Factory Reset button, the Chameleon module can be reset to the same status as when delivered from the factory, apart from the software option that will remain as before factory reset, and the management IP address that will be kept. The Backup and Restore functionality gives you the possibility to save the complete configuration of a Chameleon to your computer. The stored file is in XML format. The backup file can, for example, be used for copying configurations between different installations or keeping a possibility to upload the original configuration to Chameleon if you have tested a different configuration. Additionally, the backup file is useful for support purposes, since it gives the support team a possibility to set up an identical installation. If you for some reason would like to terminate the demo mode, you can do so here by clicking Terminate Demo. This action is irreversible. The log displays log data of your module. Log data can be warnings or information about rebooting. Since the log will contain information about events creating warnings or reboot, it is very useful for troubleshooting.